My name is Jessica Lorenz.
And I'm Kim Ivor.
How many of you have ever owned a dog? Okay, most of you. According to the United States Humane Society, 77.5 million dogs approximately are owned in the United States today. Now, owning a dog can be a hassle or a joy. You can live in a house with a rowdy dog who's constantly under your feet, or you can live in a relaxing household with a dog who's calm and behaves well. Now, do you have a high-energy dog? Do you constantly work too hard and rest too little? Is it ever too hot, too cold, too dark, too rainy to walk your dog? Not anymore. Our product is the Tread Hound. And people need this product because we as Americans work too hard and we don't have enough time to walk our dog or get them the exercise that they need. Tread Hound, because exercise means a better life for you and your dog. Today we're going to talk to you about what our product is, why you need it, how it will help you, and how it will ultimately change your life.
Why dogs? Why do people choose dogs? Well, 1 in 3 American families owns 1 to 3 or 1 or more dogs. This means that all these people choose to have a dog for their children, for protection, companionship, to breed puppies, or because breed X is cool. For their children, because you know how kids are, they see something cute, they bring it home, and they go, "Mommy, Mommy, can I have a puppy?" And eventually mom's gonna give in. For protection, a lot of people get dogs because they live in a bad neighborhood or they live out by themselves and they don't feel comfortable being in a house with no one. Others is for companionship. A lot of those people who sometimes live alone or even in a family, they want it because they want unconditional love. They want someone to play with, someone to have fun with. And then there are the people who breed puppies. They purchase a dog for the simple sake of breeding dogs to sell them. And breed X is cool. You see a dog in a movie or your friend has a dog and you think it's cool, like in Beethoven, the St. Bernard, that was the cool dog.
However, when buying a dog, most people don't think about the responsibilities that go along with owning one. For one, dogs live usually over 12 years. Most of them live an average of 15, and they have been known to live as long as 30 years. You have to know your schedule. You need to know if you're going to have time to take care of that dog. Are you physically capable of owning a dog? Can you walk the dog? Can you exercise it? Can you take care of it? The environment you live in. Like you might live in an apartment or something, it might not be a good environment for the dog. And the health and happiness of the dog. You need to be sure that you can take care of it and be sure that you can keep it healthy and happy and exercise it and make sure it gets what it needs to remain healthy.
First off, we're going to start with what the problem is. There are dogs with naturally higher metabolism. Dogs have a life expectancy, and dogs need active work. According to the Dog Owner's Guide, dogs need regular playtime, especially those with a naturally higher metabolism. The life expectancy of a dog, if they are overweight, even by a few pounds, is going to significantly drop. A dog's weight is dependent on how much exercise it gets and how much food you feed it. Now, if you feed it 1 time a day, a large amount, that's going to be bad for the dog. Additionally, if you feed it 3 or 4 times a day, that's going to be bad because you know you're giving your dog snacks throughout the day. You need to feed the dog twice at a set amount. Keep it regular. Now, an example of what an overweight dog is like, their 12-pound Yorkie is just like a 5'4" woman who weighs 218 pounds. Additionally, dogs need active work. And we simply don't have the time as Americans to always give them their work. Americans work too hard. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, during the weekday, 80% of Americans work. And during the weekend, 35% work. Additionally, Americans do 2 to 2.6 hours a day of housework. And that's cooking and cleaning and taking care of your kids and whatever else that might entail.
This is Tuli. She is a border collie, and that is a herding dog. It's one of the most dogs with the most higher energy levels, and they thrive on challenges and they thrive on activity. So most dogs have a high energy level, but this is definitely one of the most higher energy levels. And she is going to be demonstrating the Tread Hound for you today. you have a dog with too much energy? Is your dog a nuisance to your house?
Notice that's a slipper in her mouth. Now that we know what the problem is, we're going to tell you why it is that you need our tread hound. Well, first off, what is it? The tread hound is a treadmill for your dog, and only your dog. It is a workout tool for your dog, and it is meant for relaxation for you. And it is meant to burn off the extra energy and the extra pounds of the dog. You can simply put your dog on the treadmill or tread hound during the day. When you get home from work or whatever it is, set the timer, and you can go about your day. You can go and do housework, you can balance your checkbook, you can bathe the kids, you can even just read or watch TV. Additionally, we have a price here of $199.99. Now, some would say that's quite a bit for a dog, but if you think in the long run, think of all the money that you would spend on the doors the dog has scratched up, the carpets they have torn up, the shoes they have chewed up, and the toys they have ripped up. And we're going to have Thule, my roommate's dog, demonstrate the tread hound for you.
You gotta be kidding me.
Now, are you doubtful about the tread hound? Is there things you think you might have questions about? Well, we have a few features we haven't told you about yet. For one, there is a timer on it. You can set it whether you want them to have a short workout or whether you want them to have a longer workout, depending on how much energy you want them to burn. It's also easy to store. You can fold it up and put it in a closet or store it when you're not using it. There's also different speed settings which accommodate for smaller dogs, bigger dogs, different ages. If they might go, some of them might want to go faster or slower than others. And there's also a leash function for training. If they're not used to it, you can hook them up to it, hook them up with a leash, and they can get used to it before they haven't used the tread hound. Now that we've explained how the tread hound works, we can tell you how it's going to make your life easier. With the tread hound, your life will be easier. Before the tread hound, you tried to do housework and your dog was always in the way, always bothering you. But now, after the tread hound, you can easily get your housework done while your dog sleeps.
With the tread hound, your life is now simpler. Before the tread hound, you had to deal with your dog being in the way while you're doing dishes, and you know how hard it is to move around a small kitchen with the dog in the way. After the tread hound, she stays nice and calm, and you can go about your dishwashing.
With the tread hound, your life is now less stressful. Before the tread hound, you were trying to make dinner, but she was always in your way, always underfoot. Afterwards, you can make dinner while she sits calmly watching you because she's used her tread hound.
With the tread hound, your life is now yours again. You can simply come home, pop her on the tread hound, turn on the timer, and you can go about your day watching TV, reading, or even taking a nap.
In conclusion, the tread hound is for you. You need this product. You need there is not enough time to be able to exercise your dog and keep them in tip-top shape. But with the tread hound, you can do exactly that. You can give them the exercise they need, have them burn the energy that you want them to burn, while you also can get the rest and relaxation you need after a long day of hard work. Will having your dog be a hassle or a joy? Now you choose.
And finally, we have a special thanks from my roommate Hillary and her border collie Thule for helping us out to demonstrate our product.
And they swear by the tread hound.
Yeah.